Let us talk about an absent governor, that is Johnson Sakaja.
Where have you been, Governor? It seems everybody's looking for you, but nobody can find you.
All over the city.
All right.
Yes.
But all over the world as well?
No. Just one 7-day trip, but I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Senate is looking for you. They can't seem to find you. Professional associations say they can't seem to find you either.
No, that is not
How is this the case?
That is not true. The Senate was aware of my trip last week. It's a normal trip.
Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. The biggest question is Johnson Sakaja, the governor of Nairobi County, called an absent governor? This comes when he was invited. Yesterday, he was summoned in Citizen TV to go for an explainer by Yvonne Okwara. And funny enough, he went. After going, there are a lot of things that he said, and he was answering questions that he was not even being asked to answer. That is what I want us to talk about. But before we do that, I would like to give you a chance to go to the subscription area. You click the subscribe button, you like, you share, and also drop your comment in the comment section and tell me where you're watching us from. And as I normally say, that feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. I also like to appreciate those who have been watching us, those who are giving us your support. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Asante sana. And don't even fail. Don't get tired of giving us support, because this far we've come is only through your support. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Where have you been, Governor? It seems everybody's looking for you, but nobody can find you.
All over the city.
All right.
Yes.
But all over the world as well?
No. Just one 7-day trip, but I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Senate is looking for you. They can't seem to find you. Professional associations say they can't seem to find you either.
No, that is not
How is this the case?
That is not true. The Senate was aware of my trip last week. It's a normal trip. And the professional associations know where City Hall is, and I'm always available to meet them.
They say they've tried to reach you for over 1 year, Senator, and you have snubbed their calls or requests for a courtesy call to talk about some of the issues of Nairobi. The Senate has also censured
Which
you,
association?
Governor. The Architectural Association of Kenya's president, Florence Nyole, was here on Citizen Television, and she said, together with several other professional associations, they have tried to reach out to you for over a year, and that you have snubbed that. The Senate itself says you have snubbed them. In fact, Governor, you have been fined 3 times by different Senate committees. Where are you? Why can't people find you?
Well, that is not accurate. And I have messages between us, not just with the association, in fact, Florence herself, where I've spoken to her. I think it's all a matter of scheduling. I've gone to the Senate more than 11 times, more than any governor in the last 1 year. And I don't think they don't know where to find me. Out of the 14 or so invites, I've only missed 2 invites in the last year. And I can tell you exactly which dates they've been.
Okay, we can come back and talk about those invites specifically. But Governor, then some would say that your style of leadership is perhaps one that doesn't seem to respect those you report to. As a public servant, Governor, who do you report to?
How would it be if I've attended more than 11 times?
Who do you report to, Governor?
To the people of Nairobi.
And when the people summon you through the Senate?
I'm always there.
Okay.
I've missed twice or thrice.
All right, we'll come back and talk about that number, because it looks like it's slightly different from that.
No, it's not. Everything is unanswered. All communication is official. It's just when you sensationalize a meeting that is missed, you know. But
Governor,
I would challenge you to
Governor,
show me.
yes.
Challenge you to show
Governor,
me
it's
a
not
governor
just one
who's been to the Senate.
No. We're speaking to you, the governor of Nairobi, today.
Yeah.
In fact, that number, in November of 2023, you were censured by the Roads, Transport and Housing Committee, 500,000 shillings. You snubbed 7 requests to appear before them. In fact, they say you didn't appear before them the whole year. This year, the Senate PAC committee has fined you for not being present to discuss issues of, the financial audits.
No,
the Energy Committee has fined you.
Committee has not fined.
Hang on 1 second. The Energy Committee has fined you twice. 500,000 shillings for failing to appear on 2 occasions. In fact, you have failed to appear before the Energy Committee to answer to questions of the Maradi explosion. How do you account for this time? Why aren't you available to the people that you report to?
What I'm telling you, I've been there more than 11 times, and I can give you the exact dates that I've attended, and I've attended more than any other public official to the Senate. And I'm always available. I've been a senator. I know the place of the Senate and the place of oversight, and it's just a scheduling issue. I've been there many times, and I'll give you the exact dates.
Governor, before the Energy Committee, you have not appeared regarding the issue of Maradi, which was, I mean, for the purpose of context, a serious explosion in your county that killed 6 people and injured over 200 others. Several other senior government officials have appeared before the Energy Committee, including the Cabinet Secretary, Churchill, the EPRA Director General have appeared. You have not made a single appearance. What do you think this says to the people of Nairobi and to the people of Maradi in terms of just being accountable to explain and to show that you care for the lives that were lost and those that were injured?
I think, as I've said, let's get the record straight on the number of times I've appeared to the Senate.
No, we're talking about the Energy Committee. Let's perhaps take it step by step.
Yeah, we can go to the Energy Committee. I think the 2 times we've had to reschedule, I've spoken to the chair himself. At one occasion, I was with him at a funeral in my MP for Embakasi Central had lost his dad.
Yeah.
I was with him. The other time, I had a different engagement.
And during that funeral, however, Governor, the senators who were part of that committee actually attended that committee and still made it to the funeral.
They had choppers. I was going by road.
Okay.
I was not able to afford going by chopper.
And so when you place it, and this is not in any way to diminish the death of and the funeral of the person that you were attending, but when you take a look at that, your mandate as the governor of Nairobi is to be able to appear to answer these questions.
Yeah, I admit it's
but so how do you prioritize your constitutional mandate to appear before the Senate and to answer to these questions of accountability? Which do you place? Is it to attend the funeral of a friend, and you know, granted that is an unfortunate
in the city.
Yes, and that is an unfortunate incident, but listen to the people of Maradi who are saying you picked one over the other.
It's not one over the other. When you reschedule a meeting, you actually have a discussion. I spoke to the chair. I told him, look, we're both attending this thing. Can we move it? And my letter to the Senate actually indicated that. Meetings are rescheduled all the time. Even here, I'm sure.
Yours seem to happen more often than most.
No, it's not more. 3 is not more than 11, Yvonne.
Okay. 3 is not more than 11. Yeah. So how about the 7 of the Roads, Transport and Housing Committee, which was essentially, hang on a second, which was essentially to answer to questions of the housing regeneration program in Nairobi.
I attended and I answered.
Yes, you snubbed 7 times.
I attended and I answered.
Oh, wait, you actually appeared on the 7th after snubbing 6 times.
No, that is not true.
So what you're saying
look
is,
at the facts.
So no, hang on. So what you're saying is the Senate committee that then decided to fine you 500,000 shillings for not appearing before them the whole year. Are you saying that committee is lying?
I've been a parliamentarian 10 years, and you have 2 instances to invite somebody and then issue a summon. The Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act then provides when you can decide to fine that person. It is not 7 times. And we can go into the, I mean, if that's what you want us to discuss today, when I was where, we can discuss that. I hold public accountability to the highest regard, and that is why I've attended the Senate more than anybody else.
But there are these specific committees, so we'd like to, you know, just sort of get responses to that, including the Senate's Public Accounts Committee.
And I think I've given you that response. I'm available to them. I've attended the public, actually.
So why are they fining you?
In the last 10 years.
Why would you say they're fining you if you are available?
Allow me to finish. In the last 10 years, I've attended that same committee more than all my predecessors. I have responded to audit questions of years where I have not been. In fact, even the last one they called me is not my year of audit. It is 2021, 22, where I was in the Senate, you know. And before that meeting is done, I tell the chair, look, I had this prior scheduled meeting, kindly can we reschedule? And I have all those messages. It is normal. And it's not just Nairobi. You know, the Auditor General audited all counties. Many meetings are rescheduled. I don't think there's need to sensationalize it. And the meeting will happen. The housing meeting happened. The energy one will happen. The public accounts to discuss the audits of Nairobi County from 2020, 2021, 2022. When I was in the Senate, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
there's no reason. When you ask a question, you should actually look at what would the motivation not to attend be.
Tell us.
Why would I not want to attend a
Why
meeting?
wouldn't you? Yeah.
Why would I want not to attend a meeting of an audit of a previous governor? There's no reason. It's just scheduling. And so I think it's been.
Let's talk then about.
I think it's been overhyped, over sensationalized. Just given the fact that compare all the 47 counties, all the public officials who've been called 15 times and have attended more than 11 times, I think your assessment is not fair.
Well, with respect, we are speaking to you as governor of Nairobi.
Yes,
and when we
even on me alone,
and when we speak
11
to
out of 15 is not a fair assessment.
Shouldn't you be
should talk about the 11, not the 3.
So where are you when you are not appearing before the Senate?
On which
what are you
instance?
traveling? Well, you've said you informed them that you were traveling, for instance, with
I can give a proper
Uh,
account of what the 2 or 3 trips have brought to the people of Nairobi. I'm very happy to do that. We've gotten $100 million for water expansion and sewer. We've gotten partnerships through C40 Climate Change. When the Africa Mayoral and Leadership Institute at C40 I deputized the Mayor of London. All of these things come to the city, and they're things that we need. Nairobi is a global capital, and the partnerships that we require for the city, many of them have to be secured elsewhere.
Okay.
And I'm very proud.
And you are the one that must go for all of these meetings.
I'm the one who's the governor of Nairobi.
You have a deputy. You have CECs as well.
They invite the governor.
And you cannot delegate?
No.
But you can push a Senate committee meeting for that?
Not push, we can reschedule.
Now, there are some of the things that I want us to look at in this issue of Johnson SAKAJA. First of all, SAKAJA is saying that whenever he was being summoned, and whenever he was being summoned and he was absent, first of all, Johnson SAKAJA is saying that the Senate was aware of where he was going, and in case they were summoning him and he was not attending the committee meetings, it means that he had already told them where he was going. But I want you to listen to what Sifuna is saying. Listen to Sifuna.
I will not be surprised if you see the governor of Nairobi at the flag of the World Rally Championship at KICC, because I am sure that is where he's going to be. He prioritizes Sherehe over this parliamentary business.
There are 3 things that I would like us to look at. It is so funny. It is so funny when SAKAJA is coming publicly and telling us and telling the people that he has been in the Senate, in the committee of the Senate. He has been in the committee of the Senate 11 times, and he's saying that he has been there more than the other governors. Now, okay, for those maybe had been someone, okay, let us take it back in high school, maybe, yeah, because I know almost everybody attended high school. I want us to look at this thing this way. If in case you were a student and you are always being summoned by the disciplinary committee, not once, not twice, not thrice, not fourth, not, you are one of the students that every now and then you had to be summoned by the disciplinary committee. What did that one mean? According to me, it meant that you are a student who is not doing the right thing, and that is why you are always being summoned to the committee, so that you can be questioned on why your discipline is very low or on why you are not even performing. And here is Johnson SAKAJA telling us that he has been appearing in the committee of the Senate more than all the governors. The other governors have not appeared more than the way he has appeared, or more than the way he has been summoned, simply because they are doing their work. So you are the governor of the city of Nairobi. You are the governor of the capital city of Kenya, appearing more than any other governor, coming publicly to brag about your appearance in the committee. What does that one show? It shows that you are not even committed to your work. And, it is so funny. I had someone saying that we are not understanding the governor. The governor is trying to say that he has been appearing in the committee via TikTok. And anytime he's online, he want to live stream, it finds that the senators maybe are not online. So that is why he's saying that he has appeared more than any other governor. It sounds funny though. Now, that is the first question. Another thing is this. Something that SAKAJA is saying. SAKAJA is saying that he can't delegate duties. Because he was being asked about this traveling here and there. Why is he traveling many times? Anytime he's being summoned, he's not around. Anytime he's being summoned, he's traveling. He has a lot. In short, he has a lot of trips. And he's saying that the reason as to why he's traveling is because as a governor, he needs to go outside the country to go maybe for the meetings that can benefit the county. And when he was being asked about why can't you delegate these duties, he's saying that he can't delegate them because he's the governor. So you have the deputy, you have the CSS, you have everybody that you need in every department. You have got the person that is in charge of water in the irrigation in the city. You have the person that is you have the MCAs, you have the MPs. Why can't you delegate these duties to them? You are saying that you can't delegate the duties to them because you are the governor. It's so funny. There is something that I think Governor SAKAJA would have done. Coming out in an interview and starting to argue, saying, okay, you want to correct yourself, you want to prove yourself right. There is no way you can prove yourself right in the things that are being seen. There's no way you can prove yourself right. So the only thing that he could have done, because it's like truancy is very much bad on him and has been very much bad on him. So the only thing that SAKAJA could have done is he could have just come out publicly and say that, okay, I'm sorry, I've not been attending the meetings, I've not been performing as a governor, but I want to do this, I want to make things right. I just want to try my best to make things right. I know I've been a bad governor, I've not been attending the committee meetings, I've been making a lot of trips using your money, I've been abusing the people, I've been saying things that are not worthy to be said by the governor or by any leader. But I'm now sorry. What I want us to do, I want us to start afresh. Let us just start afresh and do the things the way they need to be done. Instead of coming out publicly and trying to prove yourself right, yet you know very well that you can't prove yourself right. So that is the main mistake that SAKAJA was doing, trying to prove himself right, yet he knows very well that he can never prove himself right. So I don't know what you think. That is just my point of view. I also want to give you a chance at the comment section so that you can tell me what you think concerning what SAKAJA has been saying and the way he was defending himself. And until we meet again, I have been your host, Boniface. Bye-bye.